Hi everybody, this is your bias Day, and I'm here making this video for you guys on the topic of throne making and the art and the magic and the spirituality behind throne making and the art of the cloth with Orisha. Please remember that these are my personal views, this is my personal understanding of the religion, this is how I personally teach the religion, this is how I try to transmit the religion and the spirituality behind the religion. So by all means, if at any point in this video I say something that you may not agree with, you have to bring it up with your godparents and your lineage and the things that you guys follow. Anything else and everything else that I do say, you also still have to bring it up with your godparents, because there might still be differences between houses and lineages and ways of thinking and whatnot. Remember that I'm a very free thinker, self-expressive Olorisha, so other people may feel a little bit different about the opinions that I have about throne making, but this is a video on how I feel and how I personally like to express and intake and show the ache and the art of the Orisha. Throne making is an art, and throne making is a lavish and expressive way of showing the ache of the Orisha in its manifestation and in its glory and in its glamour. So throne making is what we call a throne is the altar on which the Orisha has been displayed for whatever ceremony or for whatever event or for whatever reason that the Orisha is being displayed on that particular day. This can be anything from a celebration to an initiation to someone's ordination anniversary to someone free for worship, for the health or vitality of someone, for a request and whatnot and whatnot. Now the thing is that nowadays a lot of people have simply kind of like lost the want and the need to self-express through the art of throne making and through the spiritual art of throne making. And the reason for this is because people have become too busy with their social media and too busy with all these other things that they forget their priesthood and they forget the worship, the personal worship of their Orisha and their spirits. Throne making, personal throne making, is an art of the person, and it's an art of the Olorisha himself or herself. The point of a throne, and the reason why it's called a throne, it's because you're sitting a king or a queen, which is your crown, which is your spirits, which is your Orishas. There's no higher honor than to display your personal Orisha for the world to see, in my opinion. So throne making is a way of honoring that deity that it's you, the deity that it's within you, the deity that works with you, that works for you, that is your being, the deity that it's your head, that it's your crown, that it's your ade. So throne making is an art of self-expression that is not only tied to events and big anniversaries and whatnot, which tends to be the case for a lot of people. People tend to only want to do thrones on, their Orisha ordination birthday, or when they're doing an Aña, or when they're doing a Guido, where they're doing something, and then for the rest of the time the Orishas live in a cabinet. That is perfectly fine, that's perfectly good. The point of this video is just simply to show you guys another self-expression of the throne making aspect of the religion. So a throne can be made in any way, in any style, in any shape, with any materials, with any household materials, with anything. A throne is a corner of your house, a corner of your temple, a corner of your living space that you have set aside to build an altar in which to honor that Orisha. And the point of the throne is just to simply make it as lavish, as pretty, as simple or as elaborate as you feel that you want to express yourself on that particular day or for that particular request or whatnot. Now, there's a misconception out there, it seems to me, that throne making is only for for the display of the Orisha on a particular day. And throne making is, in my opinion, it's supposed to be a spiritual endeavor of the person, of the priest, on a regular basis. It is perfectly okay and acceptable for you to make a random throne in the middle of the year for no particular reason, or to put and make a throne in the middle of the year asking your Orisha or a particular Orisha for a particular purpose or situation or something that might be going on in your life. So, for example, and the throne also, by the way, it's not tied to a corner. The throne can be anywhere. You can have a throne over your bed. And this is the example I was getting to. If you are someone who is old, who is sick, or maybe there's something going on with your sleep, you might want to drape some cloths over your bed, some white cloths over your bed, and create a throne or like a veil style throne over your bed, as you call Obatala, so that Obatala's peace and quietness and protection is over you. The throne is a simple place. It's a spiritual place. It's as simple or as elaborate as you want it to be, but it is where you place your Orisha. Nowadays, we as practitioners and as priests and priestesses and as just members of society, we tend to take pride in our thrones and in the cloth and the how elaborate or how shiny or how whatever and whatever, like the expression. People make a big deal on the throne, and it's like, oh wow, how pretty and whatnot. So thrones have always, because of their majesty, they have always thrilled everyone who practices their religion, and this is beautiful. The point of this video is just simply to say it's to encourage you to do throne making on your own, and throne making for randomness, and throne making for just you to worship your Orisha on a regular basis. You just simply make a throne, put some fabrics, put some things and some pillows and some candles, and being very careful not to burn your place down, obviously, and you elaborate and you call your Orisha and you present your Orisha, and you have a ritualized sacred space for your Orisha on a regular basis, and it's just a magical self-expression. If you feel like you're not creative enough, or that people's thrones are so elaborate and this and that, that is okay. Your thrones and the way that you keep your Orishas, it's up to you, and it's your connection with the Orisha. Also, be very self-expressive with the colors. Orisha loves colors. They all like colors. They all share colors. They all share a multitude of colors. So be expressive with your thrones. Be expressive of your desires. If you're building a throne, what I mean by that is that it is perfectly okay for you to dress an Orisha with another color that it's not its normal color. So it is totally okay for you to dress Ochung in pink, or Ochung in blue, or Ochung in whatever, because Ochung likes glamour, and glamour comes in many shades and many colors and many styles. That's an example. Although each Orisha has their set colors, you can build a throne, and this is just magic, law of attraction / the power of the mind is just correspondences of colors and things. If you are building a throne for a request on money, you may want to build it with lots of colors like gold, and colors like yellows, and colors like green, no matter who the Orisha might be that you're honoring, because at that point you are intaking and bringing in those vibrations that are share of those colors to be mixed with the Orisha. You might put the Orisha in the center with their particular color around that, and then make a throne around that of whatever other colors and specifications that you're trying to make your throne to be. The point is that making a throne, making a little space for the Orisha when you're doing a worship for the Orisha should be self-expressive and should correspond to the need and to the of the situation and why you're making the throne at that point. And this goes beyond the boundaries of the typical color association with each Orisha. It is okay to play around with colors and with the Orishas and styles and things, and Yemaya in red or Yemaya in green or Yemaya in whatever. It is totally okay. They all like all the colors, including black. They just prefer it for different amounts of time. People have this mentality that they're just blocking themselves with this color is good and this color is bad and this color this and this color that, and it's like, just relax. Orisha likes everything. That's why when you have a throne that it's multicolored, when you have multiple Orishas, they look so amazing and so beautiful because it all blends in at the end of the day. The point of this video is play with your Orisha, self-express yourself as your priesthood, as your being, and worship your Orisha more than once a year. Express your gratitude, express your love for the Orisha more than once a year. And throne making and throne building and throne, it's so simple yet it looks so complicated, and that's the beauty behind it, that you just simply have to do something. You just have to get the cloth and put it on the wall and start making it look pretty in the way that you feel that it looks pretty and it looks good for you and it looks good for the point of your throne, why your throne has been made that day. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope that you start building a closer relationship with your Orishas by building their little thrones, little spaces for them to do some sort of worship and to put their adimus at, and to sing to them, to just talk to them and whatnot. I will be making videos from now on little thrones and things and ritualized spaces that I make, so you guys can see some more of what I mean. I mean, to my left here, obviously there's a throne, and there's a little video made for this throne and how this little throne looks. This was just a spur of the moment video, but the point is to encourage you, and once again, and finalizing this video, is encouraging you guys to express yourself with your throne making, with your personal throne making in your house, playing with your Orishas, with your Orisha shrines. Make them look beautiful. There's no point in having your Orishas all the way, all the time, at every single point of the year, tucked away in a china cabinet. Thank you guys for watching me. Ashe, 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 to.